Main man, Lucky Lance, you ready for more? Gruul Ponza action. That's right, I'm back for some more. Hope you're all ready for it. I know I'm ready. Hope you're all hyped, because I'm pretty hyped, because I'm officially on Christmas break. That's right, I get a week and a half off from work to enjoy the holidays with friends and family, and it's on the house. You know, I don't have to use any benefits or anything. Just, I get a week off, a week and a half off. It's awesome. So I hope you're all getting ready for the festive holiday spirit. So anyways, like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Giving this video a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. And you can always join me on Twitter, right? Tweet. As you can tell, I enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. I play Magic the Gathering. I prefer to play Modern. And when I play Modern, I play one of 5 decks somewhat coherently. Those 5 decks are Jund, Boros Burn, Humans, Grixis, Death Shadow, you screen right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck, the deck I play most often. It's the deck I've had the most success with both in paper and in digital. So it's the deck you'll probably see me playing most often when you stop by on the stream or on the YouTube channel, whatever. Whoever's having a good day, of course. Let's take a look at the weather. It's supposed to get real cold next week. I mean, record-breaking cold. Weather in Ravensdale conditions are partly cloudy. The temperature of 39 degrees. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 9 miles per hour, and the humidity is 83%. That's right. We're at 83% humidity, which means nothing. It's supposed to get down to like 5 degrees at my house next week for the low. That is the coldest I've ever seen. I think the record before that was about 10, 12, something like that. Now, you got to remember, if that holds and it gets down to 5, that means in the same year, I've had the hottest it's ever been, 118 degrees at my house. And then the coldest at my house ever, 5 degrees in the same year, within 6 months of each other. It's absolutely insane. Now, I'm not going to say what's causing that or anything. It's just, you know, weather. Crazy weather. All right, so we actually went up 1 follower on Twitter. We are now up to 12. Thank you guys there very, very much. We did go up 1 Twitch follower. We are now up to 202. Thank you guys there very, very much. And we went up 1 subscriber on YouTube, so we are now at 332. So thank you guys very, very much there. So shout outs to all 12 followers on Twitter. Shout outs to all 202 followers on Twitch. Shout outs to all 32 subscribers on YouTube. And a massive shout out to all 5 of my Twitch subscribers going way above and beyond the Call of Duty by actually giving me just a little bit of their money. It means so much to me. It's just way going out of their way to show me that they appreciate this kind of content and putting up with me and watching me rumble, bumble, and stumble to victory or defeat, one of the two. A lot of times probably defeat. My win-loss records and my lifespan's more defeats than wins, but whatever. I really appreciate you guys. I never asked for anything. That's right, Manure Butt. I'm not angry yet. I'm filled with holiday cheer. And hopefully not going to be filled with holiday rage. MTGO rage. But yeah, hopefully, you know, I just really appreciate it, guys. You guys watch a ton of my content, and that just means a lot to me. It's always nice. Where today I received 2 comments on my videos that were very, very benevolent and positive and kind, and it really tickles me pink when I get comments like that where people say how much they enjoy watching me, how much I make them laugh, or they relate to me. It's just amazing, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate you, Manure Butt, for always being here. It's really awesome. Thank you for being such a great supporter of the channel, and sending you some holiday cheer right now. Sending all holiday cheer. I mean, get it from over here. Holiday cheer everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna play some more Ponza. Yesterday did really well, went 4-1. You know, yeah, Manure Butt. Yeah, we play the same decks. You know, us Ponza bros gotta stay together. There's not that many of us really anymore. But yeah, you playing some more Ponza. Went 4-1 yesterday with this same exact list. Go see how well it does today. Endurance was amazing out of the side yesterday because we played against 2 Golgari Yawgmoth. Grixis Shadow. The only deck it struggled against was Jund Luris, and that's just because the deck didn't want to work. You know, sometimes Ponza just doesn't function. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen today. Maybe we get a 5-0 right before Christmas. So this will be the last video you see of me before Christmas. I'll be back probably on Tuesday next week, and I'll probably be able to play most of next week, but I do have a lot of stuff planned with family. But yeah, tomorrow, Christmas Eve, Christmas for me, by the way, is a massive ordeal. And I shouldn't say ordeal, it's a massive event. Tomorrow, Christmas Eve, I go to my wife's parents' house and hang out with her parents and her brother and his wife. We have a Christmas there. We open up gifts among each other and have a good time there. And then we all get in a van and we drive about an hour plus away to her aunt's house, where all the extended family of my wife, all my extended in-law family gets together, and we have another Christmas. And we open more gifts and pass around stuff and eat more food. Then on Saturday, it's Christmas at my parents' place with the wife. My sister comes over as well. And that is quite the event too, because my family opening up gifts is like a 4-hour event, because we all pass out the presents. I'm the guy who passes them all out. I get underneath the tree and I distribute the presents to everybody. And then we all take turns opening gifts, and we all watch each person open one gift at a time. We go in a rotation, and that's like a long event. I mean, it's like 3-4 hours. Then you eat, and then me and my wife come home. We have our own Christmas for me and her and the dogs. So, and it's just immense. Like, it's a 2-day, like, seriously 16 hours worth of Christmas action for me. And I love it. It's great spending time with family like that. And I hope you guys have something special you do for Christmas as well with your loved ones. But let's get on in here with Ponza. You know, I'm going to see how many people's Christmas I can ruin with Blood Moon. I'll tell you that much. You know, people are probably, you know, getting filled with holiday cheer, but they'll be filled with holiday fucking fear when I drop that Blood Moon on them on turn 2, and they're like, oh shit, I've just got my Watery Grave and what was the one I was thinking? The Triome. Indantha Triome. Like, yeah, you're in trouble. You know what card I haven't seen very much of, and I'm almost afraid to say it, because that means I'm going to get ravaged by it today, is Force of Negation. I have hardly seen that card in like weeks. I don't know what's going on, why people aren't playing that card, but whatever. I've seen some Force of Vigor recently. I got nailed by that yesterday, but luckily I got through it against Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth seems to have a lot of outs to Blood Moon, but they really get destroyed by Blood Moon, which is weird because they have so many mana dorks. Wouldn't think they'd care that much, but it really hurts them. Alright. Let's get on in here. That is a mulligan. But before we get, and of course it's against a Luris, so that means I'm probably going to get nailed with a Thoughtseize or something. Before we get that, you guys remember for the last couple weeks or so, I've been complaining, whining, straight up bitching, also wondering about why I couldn't get that festive, special, holiday-themed Mountain Dew. Like, I've got it in Texas, but I couldn't get it in Washington. Well, guess what? I found it. That's right. Finally, Ginger Snapped Mountain Dew. Look at that shit. It's the holiday dew this year. It's finally the first time they've had new holiday dew, because before they just had holiday brew, which all it was they were combining red and green dew together, so it was just basically Code Red. It was kind of a joke for our last couple of years. But here we actually have a brand new flavor. I like the can. I don't know if I... Look at that guy. He's got a mohawk. It's like gingerbread men. That one's got an eye patch. And they're like into a massive snowball war. Except that one. He's pretty jolly. Yeah, Xmas came late. And this is the only way you can find it is in 12-ounce cans at Safeway. It's not even at Kroger. Well, we have them Fred Meyer's here. And not at Walmart. Not anywhere else. No gas station has these. For whatever reason, Safeway must have emergency ordered them themselves, probably because people are so furious up here that we cannot get this flavor. And somehow they got like one pallet or something, maybe by accident, I don't know. But I'm grateful to get it. I got a 12-pack. I'm excited. Let's crack this thing open. Get festive right now. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Wow. That is very gingerbready. The things they can do with modern chemical science, right? That's how we get zombies from Resident Evil, right? That is pretty good. Strange to have this. That makes me want to yell, Merry Christmas! Yes, it's finally Christmas time here. It's pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Alright, I'm going to mulligan this. This is horrible. This is even worse. I'm going to 5. That's what we do here. That's actually a pretty good 5. Bottom of the forest and a windswept heath, and hope to God that I can do something. Maybe I should have kept... probably should have bottomed the pillage there, actually, because I'm sure this is a Thoughtseize. Oh. Well. Kind of close. All they had was the 0. Yeah, the only place that has 0 major melon around me is Fred Meyer. Well, there's that anyways. I think I just play basic forest here. Because Arbor Elf dies and I top deck, you know, Bloodbraid Elf, and I fetched and reduced my land count, that could get really bad. I'm going to have to let this swing in. I can't block it. If Arbor Elf even survives. It is always jarring to see that it does not. It's always jarring to see the 0 sugar watermelon do. That was Sprawl. I kind of needed that. Because it's like black and pink. It's crazy looking. Like the labels and stuff. Another Grixis Shadow, because this is all the rage. Folks, I played this deck too, and it was really good. Alright, well, I guess I don't have to worry about lands anymore. Pillage is really bad. I guess it wouldn't have mattered if I put it on the bottom, because I would just had so many lands now. It's Ravenous, probably going to run away with the game here. Now, the thing about Blood Moon coming up is that it can't be countered because I only have 2 cards in the graveyard. Gurmag Angler? Yeah, that card's never going to see play ever again. And the only way Gurmag Angler ever sees play is if someone can't afford Ragavan and, you know, Draenrage Chandler's not expensive at all, but, you know, they can't afford the Ragavans. These are pretty expensive, the Expressive Iterations. They're not cheap. They're like $5 to $7. You know, I mean, that's the only reason we'll see that. You know. Of course, he gets a basic swamp there. It doesn't matter too much because of this Ragavan just going completely uncontested. If I can top deck a Fury here, that could totally change the game around. Just more beloved Sprawl action. Actually, now they will be able to... Oh, no, never mind. I just have to shock here to make sure that the Blood Moon resolves. I mean, that's not great. It's actually kind of bad because I needed to get another source of green probably for a Scavenging Ooze play, but I just want to make sure this actually gets through. It cannot drown it. And again, this doesn't really matter too much because the Ragavan's on the field, but it does help stop the fetch thing where they can really increase Death Shadow. Took a forest. I've only drawn... No, I drew a Sprawl. That's right. Come on, Fury. Arbor Elf. Well, that is particularly not exciting. Maybe I can block this Ragavan. A man can dream. All right, well, I know they only play one basic swamp. So they're just going to try and straight up kill me. Probably through damage here. Yeah, it puts on Delirium because of the land. Wow. All right. Well, we're just dead. I had a mold of 5. Not looking good. Fury, almost enough, can still kind of bring the game back. Probably not, though. Just not even a chance here. You know, the entire time I played Shadow that league, wow. I never got more than like 1 of these on the field. I think once I got 2. But like I constantly play against people that have like 3 or all 4 on the field. I don't know how people do that. I'm like constantly struggling to get Shadow to work. All right. So let's get our relics and endurances in. Pillages are out. And probably take out a couple blood moons as they go. Well, that wasn't a good start. Just how I lost that one match yesterday was just the opening hands I get are so bad. This one's really good. All right. So, yeah, turn 1, Sprawl. And then we have several good options for turn 2. Even if they thought sees away a Clothis, I still really like where I'm at because they still have Endurance, they still have Relics, they have Bolt. You know, you name it, I got it. Powerful hand. I will probably have to fetch for another forest with this. And hopefully I don't regret that. Okay, no Thoughtseize. I appreciate that. It's another Ragavan. Okay, well, that makes my decision making a little bit different. So we are still going to get a basic forest. It wasn't a great draw. I guess it's Thoughtseize proof. Get a basic forest. And play Relic. Relic target you. And we are ready. Alright, let's see if he's got a Spell Pierce. He does not. I wouldn't probably bring a Spell Pierce in against Ponza. But people do. I mean, that guy yesterday was just bringing in nothing but, you know, Stony Silences and stuff. So what exactly do we do here? Do we try to let this Ragavan run in and I can block with Endurance? Do I Blood Moon here? I think I like the Endurance play. Try and block it. They can't Unholy Heat it. They could terminate it. But I'm going to try Endurance. Try and kill this Ragavan. I could have played Clothis, I suppose. He does not fetch. Interesting. Well, let's see if he has a Terminate here. He can't Unholy Heat it. You could double bolt it. I guess you could double Unholy Heat it. Choose no graveyard. Alrighty. Yep. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think it's Blood Moon time here. They fetch for a basic swamp, I suppose. Or they can just drown this. Yeah, they can still drown it. Yep. If only I had another mana, I could have stopped that from happening. Get rid of... Wow, I got rid of Polluted Delta? You'd think they would want to get rid of, like, Unholy Heat or Drown the Lock. They reduce their card types. Dude, 3 Ragavans in the top 13 cards? The fuck is that? That's some bullshit when that shit starts happening to you, man. Takes a Windswept Heath. I guess we'll count that as victory. Well, I technically have to play this just to try and get, you know, to keep up mana for the relic. All right. Not looking very good here. I need to find Fury. I mean, I really need to find that. You know, I need to find something here. He's not fetch. Hopefully, Klothys can keep me in the game a little bit. You know, a Seasoned Pyro would be great. I mean, just about anything other than a land off the top here would be really helpful. We know one card in hand is a Ragavan. This thing's going to get Delirium. He's going to fetch, obviously. I guess he doesn't even need to fetch. Did it even say what he got exiled? What got exiled here? Oh, a Death Shadow. I mean, yeah, we're in a ton of trouble. We are just basically dead almost. If I can just find some fucking blockers. Fuck, god damn it. Really needed that. Really needed that. Badly. Wow. Yeah, I should be dead here. I should die. I don't see a way out of me finding a way out of this. Let me turn my draw. No, it doesn't even matter. He's got a fetch land. Yeah, I'm totally dead. I don't think there's a way out. The only shot I have is to maybe top deck Fury. Bloodbraid Elf. Okay. Eat Mishra's Bauble. Play Bloodbraid. Come on, Bloodbraid. I need something here. Season Pyro. Relic of Progenitus. Not exactly looking great. We know that one card in hand. What is happening here? Does he have another Drown the Lock? We have the Drown covered. Because I can crack this relic. Targeting Bloodbraid, okay. So we let this resolve. Puts Ragavan. Now, before that resolves, we use this. Then we exile all cards. There's a Season Pyro. All right, well, gotta block Shadow. We know he's got a Ragavan in hand. So now he's in a weird position here where I basically have to probably block Death Shadow regardless. Okay, now I don't. Well, yes, I still will. That'll turn into a 10-10 potentially. Yes. So it makes, yeah, I still have to block. Block the Shadow. Yeah, I mean, what's the worst card he can steal from me? A Fury? Fury would be pretty devastating. If I... Yeah, I just have to block Shadow. It's too devastating to let that come through. Bone Crusher. Fuck, that's a good one. So hopefully I can find a way with these Season Pyro tokens potentially. Just cast as a creature. Eat that. All right, here we go. Yes! No, my basic mountain! Dude, I was going to fetch for my basic mountain. God damn it. Alright, well, I guess I should have fetched before. So now I'm at 9. Gonna do this again. Clothis is a creature now. Ren and 6. If I swing, he has to block. Throw in the Bone Crusher, I suppose. So what could really happen bad here? I guess like an Expressive Iteration be a terrible chance. I'm going to swing here. So he's going to have to block. He has to block. Probably going to throw Bone Crusher. underneath this. Dragon Rage Chandler. The hell for? I don't know, we'll get rid of it though. You can't really fetch anymore. The one card we know for sure is Ragavan. We have that covered, kind of. Not a lot he can do, really. Okay, there's the Ragavan. As long as I'm not missing something, I'm all right. Block here, block here. Does he have another blocker? I guess this really doesn't matter here. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to take 4. Go back down to 5, back up to, you know, 7 hopefully. If it's just a 1-1, he can't add and play Lurrus, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can't do it. All right. I think we got him. Woo! Ha ha! Got him. All right. Devour. All right, there we go. Coming up for game 3. Whew. Lord. Finally got some action there to got back in the game with the back-to-back Pyromancers. Just suck. I should have fetched for that basic mountain, I guess, in advance, but you know, you just don't know what you're going to draw, right, off it. So my fear of doing that is I take, you know, damage unnecessarily, right? Like, I don't need to fetch right then and there. You know, just because they can't keep this. It's great in terms of all 1-drops, but man, as soon as I get thought seized here, we are in serious trouble. Mulligan. I can keep this though. Keep in bottom Fury. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Against this type of deck we're against, you don't want to be keeping Fury because to evoke it, I've got to get rid of a card in my hand that's already super, super good against what they're trying to do. Is this another start with Ragavan? This guy has started with so many Ragavans. It's just absolutely disturbingly insane. But you want it, you got it, pal. You want that monkey bolted? No problemo. All right. Bolt the hell out of that thing. I'm going to go for a mountain here. I've already got 2 lands I'm going to have to shock in eventually. I think we started this game, every game this match with me bolting a monkey. Damn it. These are both really good against him, so probably would be better to take the Bone Crusher Giant. It's a better value. Kill a creature, have a 4/3. The Relic's pretty obnoxious against him too, but, you know, whatever he wants. I'm excited to keep either one. Either one is a good deal. Yeah, it takes the Bone Crusher. I think that's the right pick. Please not a land. God, why? He missed a land drop. I just realized that. Okay, he missed a land drop. So that's good. Greedy shadow player. They run, what, 19 lands? Yeah, there you go. Still missing blue, though. This guy and his Ragavans is truly impressive how many he can get. I mean, this is just disturbing how many he has. He was probably going to take a great card because of how many lands I already have. Yeah, it takes a Fury. It's an uncastable card at least. But I got to get a basic forest here just in case I top deck Blood Moon. Wow. Wow. I may have to just crack this to try and just get out of this cycle of constantly drawing one land per turn. I have not drawn anything other than a land yet. And we're just going to get destroyed by this Ragavan. Until I can find a bolt or something. He'll probably just drown it in response. So I really need to... Yeah, oh my god. Lord, I needed that bad. Luckily, he can't cast it against me. Even though I don't know if he would at this stage. I think I'm going to crack this relic. Okay, I mean, I guess that's better than drawing that for turn. Man, oh man. Really struggling here. I mean, I don't think I can possibly win this game now, unfortunately, because he's probably, with these treasure tokens, he's probably just building up, you know. Well, I guess I do have Drown the Lock under control completely now, as long as I'm not trying to cast a Fury into something. I don't know. Yeah, that's not good. Expressive Iteration. I mean, I just need to find, you know, Bloodbraid Elf, Seasoned Pyromancer, anything to get fuel. You know, like a Metallica song. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that what I desire. I really need some of that right now. I need some of that high octane fuel to get going here. But man, looking pretty rough. Good games though. Honestly, good games. It's the steam vent, so he finds his source of blue there. And a shock. Alright, I mean, this is just painful losing like this. Hopefully he takes a land. You know, I mean, straight up, take a land, dude. Man. I mean, is he thinking about stomping my Ren here? No, he's just going to let it get exiled. Come on, deck. Oh my god. The pain is incredible here. I don't have any more I guess I have one stomping ground left to fetch, right? Again, I may have to just cycle this relic. You know, I mean, how many lands is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 18 cards have been lands. I'm still fighting. At some point, he's got to be concerned about the Ren ultimately, right? Because he's winning pretty slow here. He's probably looking for a Haymaker, like a Bloodbraid Elf stealing from me. I mean, that would be insane. Like, every time this Ragavan's hit, it's taken something good. I'm sure it will again here. Okay, well, that's not great. An Arbor Elf. He can have that. Plays the Dragon Rage Chandler into the Renin 6. Keeps it on top. We do need a Fury. That is absolutely insane, but it lets me cycle here. Wow, holy shit. What the fuck, man? That is some crazed fucking shit. I can't believe I'm going to die to this Ragavan swinging at me that many times. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. So he knows what he's going to be taking here. Man, if it's a Fury, I'm in a lot of trouble. Blood Moon. I don't care about that. There's probably a Shadow coming now. I think, again, I just draw. I'm at this stage of the game where I have to find something. Okay, there's something. What? How? How can there still be lands? All right, I mean, we go for the Bloodbraid here. Come on, Bloodbraid. Endurance. Okay. All right. Choose none. Try to kill a shadow. He has enough mana to pick up Luris and play Luris. That's the thing that's really sad. I'm going to bolt himself. Bolt himself. Alright, I mean... what can you do here, folks? What can you possibly do? Dash Ragavan. Game should be over. I just, you know, what can you do to something like when you face something like this where you don't even lose to the opponent's deck, you lose to your own deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you absolutely get slaughtered by your own deck. Yeah, I got to go to 1. It's the only chance I have, and really I don't have any chances. I mean, no matter what happens here, all right, I can't believe you play so hard and you lose to your own deck. I mean, that's just the problem with this deck a lot of times. With Ponza is it really struggles. It really struggles at times to get out from underneath itself. And when you have as many lands as I've drawn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's absolutely insane. And I'll draw one more time to see if I can get another land. And see what happens. But there's no way I can possibly even attempt to win this. It's a lightning bolt. Too little, too late. Frustrating. You know, we had such good games. If the deck would have functioned at all, I would have easily won that game. I would have. The opponent was able to win through just Ragavan attacking, and I've killed the first Ragavan, right? The opponent in each game, all 3 games, found 3 Ragavans in his first 6 cards. 3 in his first 6, or 3 in his first 8. You're not going to beat somebody that does that, and when you can't even find something for you to do. And the Ragavan never missed once. It never found a land in that game. It's just hopeless situation, you know. And it's a terrible feeling to have when you play this deck, because you feel hopeless. You're like, it's gonna be another land. You have that feeling. It's gonna be another land. The only time the thing missed was actually when it found that Arbor Elf, which I would have taken at the time, actually. At least be a blocker. What the hell's going on here? Alright, yes, I'll go first. I probably can't keep this hand. I'm going to mulligan too much red. This is another really rough hand. This is another pretty bad hand. I think I'll still keep it. I know that, Manure, but we only play 20, and look how many I get. I'm probably not even going to fetch here. So I really need to find a third land. It's bad. That's not good. That's probably a Thoughtseize. Yep, and the worst, disgusting Thoughtseize you could possibly play. This man has absolutely zero shame for playing this. Like, this is disgusting. It's gross. I wonder if this is 8-rack or something. Basic Swamp Thoughtseize. Maybe it's 8-rack. All right. We're getting here. Double fetch for some red-green action there. Yeah, this looks like... Discard 2 cards? Sure. There we go. Pretty easy choices there, huh, folks? Should I keep the 1 card that continues to draw me cards? Or should I, you know, get rid of it? All right. It's funny how they don't let you shortcut on here. I almost wonder if I should keep that sprawl in hand. I don't think so. All right, Scavenging Ooze can be okay. They can negate some of the life loss. The fuck is this? This fucking Urza Saga bullshit in every fucking deck. Ridiculous. And he's still got more. What a fucking start to this 8-rack. What an insane start there. Ren 6 is actually a pretty decent draw. Because it allows me to keep adding cards to my hand. Probably makes the token here. No. Just need, you know, top deck a Blood Moon. That's all I gotta do. And maybe things will be alright. He knows I just picked up this. Sure. Why? You know I just grabbed that. Like, can you not read? Do you not pay attention? Sure, I mean, you got it. All right, big draw here. Big draw. Well, I like that. I don't know if I like those draws. Oh, this is going to be so rough. No bolt. Just hang on to these cards for now. I'll swing in if he wants to trade a token. That's fine. He doesn't. Okay. All right. So obviously Obstinate Baloth's coming in, huh, guys? Get some Baloth action going. This is relatively okay here. I think maybe he has Pithing Needle. Maybe he's got Pithing Needle in the main to grab. I don't know. Yeah, Pithing Needle to stop the Ren and 6 shenanigans. Okay. And he still has more. Fuck. I can win through this still. 1. Off that, I go to 12. If I don't block, I go to 9, go to 8. I mean, I guess I block. All right, again, I can find ways out of this. If the deck would be so kind. That is benevolent deck. I appreciate that. Come on, Bloodbraid. Find something. Clothis. Yes. Yes. That is what we needed. All along. We didn't even know it. So Clothis can block the shit out of these all day. Right now its devotion is 9. Okay. So I just still got to hold this stuff in my hand, make me discard it. You know, and keep going from here. As long as he doesn't have like Shadow Spear or something, which he may have, I should be okay. I can still throw a Seasoned Pyro under the bus here to block the other Construct token, and it, you know, still have Clothis have enough devotion to stay a creature. You know, this was the turn I needed there. They got 2 cards in hand. You know, see what they got. Comes a 2/2, still a land. He did that completely wrong. Excellent work. Send them. Send them both. There you go. All right. There we are. Oh, boy. I don't really want to ditch the Sprawl because I want to keep the Clothis devotion going. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Okay, we're in serious trouble now. Raven's Crime. Let's think here. I can swing at him for 7. I can go down to 7. Make Pyro tokens. Block both the Construct tokens. Take 2 from the Mishra's Factory. I've got 5. And then take 5 and die from their enchantment and stuff. So that doesn't work either. So what about if I just swing with, say, Clothis? Or Bloodbraid Elf? What if I just swing with Bloodbraid? Knock him down to 9. They swing back. I can block 1. I take 6, and then another 1 or fewer, right? Yeah, 1 or fewer. 1, 0. So that would be 6 down to 3, down to 2, back up to 4. Getting pretty rough. Okay. Well, I think I just swing with probably Bloodbraid here. I got to have some sort of offense going. Try to race this clock somehow. Just keep them back. Maybe that's the right call. He must have top decked a land, I think, there, because he just realized he didn't have Raven's Crime. He's acting like he was just going to do Raven's Crime there. I mean, that's a good play too, Lion Rose. Glad you're here, man. Hope you're doing well. It is a land. I called it. Okay. Okay, that was... I forgot it did that. This is 7 damage. He dies here, doesn't he? This is 7 damage. I'm going to block the one construct. I'll take 7. And then the rack will do 1 damage. Yeah, I go to 1 here. Blood Moon. Devour an Inquisition. He's at 7. I just swing for 7. Well, that was joyful. There we go. All right. Take that, fiend. All right. Let's get on in here. What do we need to take out? Just Scavenging Ooze isn't great. It's not horrible. Let's know what we bring in. Obstinate Baloth. Get in here, buddy. That's why you're here. Cinder Vines is really good. Force of Vigor isn't bad. Seasoned Pyro is amazing. I think I kind of like taking out the Furies because there's just no creatures to hit. Chalice is decent, you're right. But Chalice messes me up too when it's on 1. I really am not a fan of Chalice unless it's against the, you know, the Cascade decks. I kind of want to take out, you know, Scavenging Ooze and my Furies. I think this is right. I hope this is right. Well, no, Chalice of the Void won't stop him from fetching something with Urza's. I'm going to try without Chalice. I got an extra game here. I won game 1. If it looks like we really need Chalice, then we'll bring it in. Well, if he fetches for it, then he can find... It doesn't have to be cast. It just gets put on the field. Right? Urborg. This has some of the sickest fucking flavor text in the history of Magic. Yawgmoth's corpse is a wound in the universe. His foul blood seeps out, infecting the land with his final curse. Urza's Saga? I don't believe so. No, it puts it directly onto the battlefield. It is a stupid card. That's why it's in here. Whoa, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Did I hit F6? Oh my god, I didn't have F6. I just accidentally hit 1. Okay. Whew! Whew! That was close. That was frightening. That was frightening, folks. Almost had a catastrophic error there. Okay. Is it Wretch Mine time? Smallpox, great. Great. Discard's a card. I'm going to discard Lightning Bolt. Getting that land right back, huh? Nice. You love to see that shit. Okay. Do I just discard the Force of Vigor now? I mean, I guess something like that. And just try to draw a land here. I want to keep a threat. Man, where's Obstinate Baloth when you fucking need him? Where are you at, big feller with arrows in you? That's some violent-ass artwork. If we get an Obstinate Baloth, I'll have to zoom in again to show you guys how fucking violent that shit is. I'm drawing all my lands, which is kind of working right now. Wow, he's got nothing? Holy shit. Alright, we're going for it. Oh, I should have stomped him. I guess I still can. Yeah, let's just put Bone Crusher Giant as a creature on the field. And get a 4-3 rolling. Roll out, big feller. I like calling things big fella, because it's a cute way to not let them know that they're fat. That is, I mean, I don't know what kind of hand the opponent kept here. He kept 7, and this is what's going on. There you go. All right. 2-turn clock. I'll probably just sacrifice. I guess the forest. I have better chance to draw more forest, right? Because if I top deck like just about anything here. All right, right on. Well, I did not get a forest, but it is, man, right now me flooding to death has been awesome. Like straight up. Go! Who needs Chalice of the Void? Just kidding, Lion Rose. You're probably right. I should probably bring in the Chalice of the Void. I'm just really scared of it because Chalice of the Void is really devastating on my own deck. I'm putting at 1. You know, particularly because Lightning Bolt is like the only source of removal or quick speed up the game that I have in this deck. So cutting myself off my own 4 bolts, particularly late game, is really disturbing. And I know the counter argument is, well, you know, the opponent's deck has a lot more 1-drops than you. Right, it does. But man, just cutting off one of my own path to victories is just really harsh. I've done it. I've done it before, where I'm like, I can't cast these bolts. I can't have this Utopia Sprawl. Everything's going wrong in every possible way. Gets a Kahira. This is probably blue-white control. I'm going to mulligan here. I'm going to keep here. Put Fury on bottom. And hope we can do what clearly needs to be done. Okay. Let's see these prismatic endings. This Arbor Elf. Looking like it. Fuck yeah. Now I'm just going to play Basic Forest and Sprawl. A lot of pillages there. Please do not have another different prismatic ending. Please. It'd be really mean if you do. His creatures are artifacts you can pillage will do the work. That's true. I mean, I've pillaged many a construct token, but I prefer to have the pillage go after is he going to bounce my Sprawl? Okay. That's not the best play right now. Because here comes Clothis. Now I'm going to deal with that. I'm just going to start going to work on his lands. You know? I think is kind of the right answer. Teferi's annoying, but I think we can get through it. You're probably right, Lion Rose. I'm just, you know, I'm a very scared man sometimes, losing my own cards. I've done it many times. Not just with Chalice of Void. I've lost to my own, you know, Ensnaring Bridge. That was rude. I need to save probably this red, this. What do we do here? Do I eat my own Verdant Catacombs, get red, and try to pillage a Plains? Probably has Counterspell. I think I'm just going to try and stomp on the Teferi. Sorry, I'm coughing a little bit today, guys. I'm not sick or nothing. I just got post-nasal drip, which is always annoying. Most of the time it's all right, but sometimes it become a monster. It was pretty bad when I woke up today. When I woke up, I was like, oh, God. All right. Does it resolve? Fuck no. Okay, so I'm glad I did not eat my only land there, because that could become really important later on. Now he's got to look out for another Differing Spreading Seas. You know, if there's another Spreading Seas, we are in a lot of trouble. Wow, nothing. So what if I try to Bloodbraid here? Solitude probably in response. Do I try to now? No. I think we just steady as she goes, right? It's so tough. Probably have another counter spell. I mean, this is where we just get in these. No, Cascade won't work. But what could happen is I can just get the haste creature to hit him. But I have a feeling he's either got another counter spell, he's got an Archmage Charm. I think I just want to hold until I can find another land and just keep eating stuff out of his grave. Because this will kill him. Until he finds that solitude, I guess. Another problem is, well, he could minus the Teferi to hit to bounce back the Klothys, but that's okay, unless he's got another Teferi in hand. Maybe that's his plan all along, is he's going to bounce Klothys, and then when I try to recast Klothys, counter it. I don't know. I'd really have to draw another land. Well, particularly a red source. He's missing land drops, so everything he's got in his hand is just pure action. Everything. 100% real action. My camera's got all fuzzy there. We get it in focus. Will you focus on me? Yes. The hell is this? A 1-1? Wow. What? Oh my god. Absolutely devastated by the instant speed prismatic ending. That's fucking disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. We're dead now. I do not believe I can possibly survive this. The only shot I have is like a Fury. What the hell's going on here? Chalice on 1? Oh, okay. I mean, I'll probably top deck an Arbor Elf now. Alright, I think we're dead. I don't think I can win now. So here's what he's going to do now, is he's going to bounce back the Spreading Seas, and then cast Spreading Seas on my Stomping Ground, and at that point I'm just going to quit. I can't come back from that. We've been absolutely dominated by Teferi, the Time Raveler. Again, I really hope this card gets banned someday. Like, I can't stand the card. It's such poorly designed Magic. Like, who came up with that? Why did they think it was good? I hope they got fired. Yeah, here we go. The exact play I'm talking about. Or not? No, he can do it at instant speed, right? Sorcery. And that is a sorcery, right? Well, I mean, we play Bloodbraid Elf. It's going to miss on the Cascade because it is what it is. It's Utopia Sprawl anyways. Yeah. Well, I mean, he had everything. I'm just going to quit here, I think. He's going to flash the Spreading Seas in. Or not. He's completely manhandled. No point in playing this anymore. Let's go to the next game. Absolutely manhandled by a card that's just super unfair. Again, whoever designed that card, you're a piece of fucking shit. Whoever approved that card, you're an even bigger fucking piece of shit. Explain how that's supposed to be good for the game. Explain how one of the key aspects of the game of Magic since 1993 is about interacting with your opponent. Why the fuck would you make such a powerful planeswalker that makes it so you can't interact? Why the hell did you design that card and think it was good? Who the fuck do you think you are? Why do you suck so much ass? I want to know who did that, so I can send them an email every day and let them know that they suck ass for making such a terribly designed card that nobody likes. Nobody likes that card. If you like that card, you suck ass. It's just a joke. Like, that's not how Magic's supposed to work. Like, at all. Like, it's one thing to have, like, an unfair combo that maybe they didn't test because they can't test every goddamn card ever. Well, El Rodeo, I'm sorry that you like the card. You've made him. You've made some sort of bad decision, at least in Magic, but I'm sure the rest of the life, you're an awesome guy. But, or gal. You created it? No way. That is impossible. I cannot have the guy who created the card here. No. That's, yeah, okay, alright. Okay, I really don't have a lot here. Cindervines. Cindervines is alright. Scavenging Ooze is not alright. That's really all I got. Plummet doesn't make any sense. Endurance, the only thing that's cool about Endurance is I can try and get them on their own turn, right? Endurance is alright in that aspect. But there's really nothing I want to take out for Endurance. Endurance is good because they try to do Shark Typhoon, so I like having a way to destroy it. I mean, Cindervines. I guess that's what we'll do. I could take out Bone Crusher Giant. I don't know. Alright, I'm sure they have Prismatic Ending again. I mean, they only have 4 of them, right? El Rodeo, where are you from? And, oh my god. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is what I'm talking about right there. Turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf. Anyways, El Rodeo, where are you from? You normally play these type of control decks that make me pull my hair out, even though these are pretty fun matches a lot of times, especially when I'm playing Jund. This is the kind of matchup that's pretty cool. You hate control? Good, good. We're on the same side. Alright. Come on, Bloodbraid. Season Pyro, you better believe it. I guess I'll just get rid of my lands. No, I need to make sure I keep a red source. In case of Spreading Seas. How about that for a turn 2, guys? How about that for turn 2? Who says Ponza isn't good? Turn 2? Look at this shit. This is insane. Probably a Spreading Seas. Yeah. Get it. Dig it. I'm not going to put the other Sprawl on it. That's just asking for a disaster. We're going to swing here with everybody. Say, deal with it. It's too easy. I always found it was too boring. Like, especially back in the old days where the only win condition was like Celestial Colonnade. That was always pretty rough. Looking like we may have a evoked Solitude coming. Which, if it is an evoked Solitude, they'd have to get rid of Pyromancer. More of an aggro mid-range, that's the same way I am. I'm really into mid-range. Like I'm okay with aggro, but mid-range is where it's at for me. Like, that's my sweet spot. And there's Shark Typhoon. Sure. That's fine. Oh, and this. All right, Dak, that's enough drawing sprawls and lands. Let's find some action. Can we get some? That's some action. I wonder if I should keep this in hand or just go ahead and heave it. Just lay it down. My opponent's the trophy leader. Well, it's time for me to get some cred. Some street cred. When I beat this guy, right? A little bit of overconfidence there. I haven't beat him yet. I don't even know if I can beat him this game. One ahead of Aspiring Spike. These guys play way too much Magic the Gathering online. Like 100% real, honest facts there. The fuck is this? Shark? Help you up. I think here I'm just going to pass. Oh, I got to play my Stomping Ground. I'm going to pass, try to make Pyro tokens during their turn, and then try to Fury then. Because I got to do something here, I think. Probably maybe play a big Teferi or something like that, you know. Yep. And they draw a card. Okay. Then I'm going to use some blue mana there. Now, hopefully I don't have a counterspell in hand. That looks like counterspell if you ever saw it, huh, guys? Now that is telegraphing counterspell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it, I'm one short. I'm one short of pillaging an island and trying to bait out a counterspell. I mean, I'm just going to swing in at him. Bolt tokens. That player. All right. Do we dare pillage an island instead of playing Fury? Do we play Fury and let it get counterspelled? I think I like trying to pillage here. Yep, there it was. Okay. All right. This is not going to be easy trying to get these last 4 points. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be easier than I thought. All right, swing for one player. Does he have the Solitude? He needs to fetch to do that. I guess he could evoke it. Then I'm going to bait out with a Fury. I'm going to cast the Fury straight up. Doing 4 here. If this gets through, okay, this is the plan, folks. If this gets through, knocks him to 3. Main 2, I'm going to play the Fury. Okay, try to deal 4 damage to Teferi. That may cause him to, you know, panic. It may cause him to shit. And he may tap out for something. If that does happen, right, that player, yes. Okay. Now, I think the best time to bolt him is during his upkeep, right? Before he draws, but he still has to use mana. Unless he completely taps out, which then at that point he's only got force negation. Okay, here we go, during his upkeep. Jesus. Yes! All right, got him. All right, woo! He should have fetched first before he did that, I think. All right, so now, since I'm going second, should I bring in Endurance? Which I would probably either A, take out Bone Crusher Giant, I don't really know if I want to take out the Bone Crusher Giants, because they can stomp onto fairies and stuff. The reason I like Endurance is because during the end step of their turn, I can flash in a creature, which they have to respond to. But it sure is fucking bad against Teferi the Time Raveler. Fuck. Let's just leave it that way. I think Bone Crusher, maybe I can get a chance to deal 2 damage to him, the target player, and maybe that's enough to win sometimes. I have had success in the past testing Endurance against blue-white control just as an annoying flash creature. But I've had it where it doesn't work either because it's a flash creature and I don't want to spend my own turn casting a 3-4 and reach creature, you know. What happened? The fuck? What the fuck just happened? I just defeated Demonic Tutor. I don't know why he just resigned immediately. Fear of the Blood Moon, right there. I told you I was going to win, I did it. I may have not done it legitimately. I may have not done it the way that everyone wants me to win it. But we got him. He resigned. He admitted defeat. The fear of Blood Moon is enough to cause anyone to quit immediately. I have actually had that happen one time in real life. One time in real life, I was at a 1K in Seattle. And my play mat is a Blood Moon mat. And I unrolled it before my opponent had shown up. And my opponent walked up, big Samoan guy, and he looked at my playmat. He says, "You playing Blood Moon?" And most of the time I like to, be like, I don't know, find out. But at that point, I don't know why. I just said, yeah, I am. I'm playing Blood Moon. And he said, you can have the match. And he walked off. And, he must have been playing Tron or something. I don't know. Why would you just see Blood Moon and be like, I'm done. I ain't playing against you. Well, this is a beautiful hand. I really like this hand. Let me tell you that right now. Some high tier action here. So I'm still I'm going to play Forest Arbor Elf. If it doesn't die, then you still want to fetch here for a stomping ground. Because if I fetch for another basic forest with this hand, and somehow the Arbor Elf dies or something like that, then I'm stuck with these double red cards that can't do anything. I can turn off the upkeep here. So it's always important to look at that stuff. Wow, a Mishra's Bauble and no Lura. So this must be some sort of artifact shenanigans. Oh, yeah. Probably Urzatron. Not Urzatron. Wurza. I would assume it is Wurza. Opponent, did he look at me or himself? Okay, opponent. Opponent must have saw like a blood moon on top or something. What do you want to bet? No, he targeted himself. Now he's looking at the top. It's a Seasoned Pyro. Okay, so same thing here. Like this. Nothing else I can do. Obviously play Blood Moon next turn. Probably gonna get a basic island here. Maybe a plains island. Now what do we got? Emery, Lurker of the Loch. Nothing, huh? What's happening here? I'm going to hold this Sprawl. Maybe that's wrong. Just gotta hope I don't get Spreading Seas or something, right? Yep. God, that's an ugly counterspell. Who the fuck plays this one? God damn. What is happening here? Was this just a Murktide all along? I guess it was. So it didn't matter what I did there. If I would have pillaged, they would have countered. It's just a 4/4. I think we can handle that right now. Oh yeah, I think we can handle that right now. Hey, pal. Force a negation this. Ugh! That's right. That's pretty rare you see a Fury kill a fucking Murktide, but we're all about that. Fury getting the job done. Well, look at how many islands this man's getting. This man is terrified of Blood Moon. It's like, please, Mom, don't play the Blood Moon. Is this another fucking Murktide? God damn it, dude. What the fuck? And a Ragavan. Yeah, why not? Absolute ass. 100% real ass. Yeah, I guess it's just, you know, Seasoned Pyro time. Because these aren't doing anything anymore. That might be helpful. So, we just gotta hope he doesn't have another different Murktide. If he wants to swing with that, that's fine. I'm technically pretty close to dead here. Swings with that. Looking pretty rough here. More blocks, huh? Okay. I'm not going to fetch because that'll give me another turn, technically. That's exciting. All right, Bloodbraid, let's find something good here, even though he's got a shit ton of counterspell. Yes, an Arbor Elf. Excellent. Excellent work. Why couldn't that have been Lightning Bolt? Oh, he's got Blood Moon of his own? Oh, I'm just dead. Okay, so he got Delirium. Okay. Let's just concede. I guess I have to attack now, and then I can concede. Alright, well, that was exciting. What the fuck? That's what I'm talking about, guys. People always have multiples of their best card. I'm like, can I find a Bloodbraid Elf? No. Endurance, Plummet, Relic of Progenitus. I guess Blood Moon's out. And same with Pillage. And let's go. So it's actually been a little while since I played against Blue-Red Delver. It looks strange to me at the beginning. I didn't even recognize it as a Blue-Red Delver. My matchup against this isn't horrible. I don't really like it. Because Del is one of the most broken things they've ever made, right? So again, who the fuck... Alright, let's mulligan. Who the fuck decided... Oh my god. Let's go to 5. I can't keep a hand like this with no red source. Like, if there was a Sprawl here, I'd be okay. Again, this is horrible, but we're going to keep 5. We're going to bottom probably Bloodbraid and a Fury. Okay? I mean, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. God damn it. This sucks. At least the games aren't taking forever. Yesterday, the games were immensely long. That one against Golgari Yawgmoth took an hour. An hour of hardcore gameplay. Alright, no fetch for land here. Still trying to draw land. I guess Plummet works. Now, talk about ugly artwork. I do have a hideous Plummet here. Like, this is disturbingly bad. It's like a lily pad bug monster. That elf thing is rappelling down onto the stab. Like something from Avatar or something. Are they ever going to make the sequel to that movie? I watched the first Avatar in theaters, and I was not that impressed. Like, I thought it was fine. I thought it was a decent movie, but I wasn't like, oh my god, it's just like beyond anything I've ever expected, you know? I was just like, okay. I mean, it was just Dance with the Wolves, but in space. Alright, just keep sitting here. Keep on chilling. Till they get that goddamn Murktide. Which is probably this turn. And they're probably going to have enough... Well, they can't have enough... Well, no, they're going to be able to have enough mana to keep up Counterspell, too. Or to fetch for 2 Stomping Grounds. Alright, that dies. That's enough to make me fetch. Die. There we go. All right, here comes a Murktide. All right, I'm still going to try and draw a land. I am successful this time. Let's get a basic forest. And disrespectful end-phase plummet attempt. Here we go. Die! Yes! Always feels so good whenever that happens. Alright, don't have a second fucking Murktide in a row again, dude. Please, Lord, don't let that happen. That's it. I think I might have that covered for now. Okay, yeah, Fury exiling. Well, Fury exiling a Bloodbraid Elf. Wow, it actually worked. What is happening in the hand there? All right. Here we go. What is going on with the opponent? That's pretty good. Yeah, we're going to turn their upkeep back on. Swing for 3 here. And then during their upkeep, I'm going to flash in Endurance. Okay. Wow. All right. You know, I really probably should leave up mana for the Season Pyro tokens, just in case they top deck Ragavan. So I think I will. Because I don't want to just be completely blown out by a Ragavan all of a sudden. Alright, let's make some tokens here. Took all my mana. Yeah. Swing here with 2. Maybe I'm being too conservative here. It'll bite me in the ass. All right, it resolves. All right, look at that shit. Okay, going to game number 3. All right, just resubmit. I'm glad that who's ever watching live or on demand on YouTube got to see a powerful plummet of a Murktide Dragon. Is that what it's called? Is it just straight up Murktide Dragon, or is it Murktide Regnant, right? Yeah, I can keep this hand. It's a little bit suspicious just because of the Arbor Elf probably going to get killed here. But you got to keep what you got to keep, right? That makes me feel better. That does. Being able to get that sprawl off the top. Maybe this is a rare situation where I need to have the sprawl go on first. No, I don't think so. I think this is still correct. Because even if this Arbor Elf dies, then I can still fetch for another forest, enchant, put Ren in 6, and they'd have to have Force and Negation, which is a lot of cards for them all to have. And it's dead. Oh, it's not dead. It's not dead yet, folks. It's not quite dead yet. He left whatever was on top, so that's not good. Puts a bolt. That's really bad. This man is going ape shit. It's going to be a turn 2. Or, yeah, turn. There it goes. Okay. All right. I mean, a Murktide Dragon here is probably the game winner already. And it looks like he just immediately got it, and he's just like, hey, Murktide Dragon. So we're going to have a few hits here, potentially. Clothis is not one of them. I got to save as much life as I can. Come on, find a plummet. Lightning Bolt. Sure, hit them. And they swing. Ping them for 1. It's going to be really close. Could use that earlier. Come on, Bloodbraid. All right, bolt him again. Targeting Bloodbraid, okay. They're at 4. They're at 3. This is intense. Oh, god damn it, I forgot it does that. Fuck! Again, it didn't matter. Alright, they must have a blocker or something. Or a bolt. Yeah, god damn it! Fuck! Ah! Wow. Fuck! God, I almost got there. Alright, trying to get the 3-2. Get my money back. A little bit more if you get a 3-2. Yeah, it was close, El Rodeo. It was real close. But, couldn't get there. Just opponent was too fast with the Murktide. I mean, I played against a guy at a 5K where I beat him. He got a Murktide out on like turn 2, I believe. I had to use my entire hand to kill it. I had to evoke Fury, right? So that's Fury exiling a red card, stomp, and bolt it. Think about that. I used 4 cards to kill 1 creature, and I won the game and match because he looked at his hand and he did the math and he's like, I can get Murktide on turn 2, but he was like empty-handed doing it. And it wouldn't have mattered anyways. It was, you know, I'm just whatever. But it was insane the way the guy did it. I hate when players act that way. The way he did, how he got the Murktide out on turn 2. He was just like, I mean, he was just like insane looking. This guy trying to get his Murktide out on turn 2, and then I still managed to win. It was crazy. It was one of my most proud victories ever. Okay. What is this, a Lurrus? I'm generally not a fan of keeping 1-landers. Sure. It seems okay. I've got Scavenging Ooze. LaRouge MTG. Alright. These guys keep these hands all these Mistress Baubles. It's hilarious. Alrighty. I am ready. How many Ragavans have I bolted today alone? Like, it's gotta be over 10 now. Did he target me again? I guess that makes sense. You know, I'm gonna fetch here. Gonna bolt the shit out of that. Man, if I didn't, I was just like, yeah, take my bolt. I don't care. Be like the worst player ever. Probably another Grixis Shadow. Did I beat the one today? No, I lost to it. I defeated 8 rack and blue-white control. He should probably, honestly, if he doesn't have any more fetch lands, take the takes Bloodbraid Elf. Some interesting stuff happening. This is probably just another Ragavan. No? Maybe it's another Thoughtseize. Yeah. Fuck, man. So tough to beat people when they play like that. Don't want to let them know that I just drew that Windswept Heath. I got nothing better to do but put out Ooze. It's probably going to die. But what can you do? I mean, what? I mean, I got to put out something in case a Dash Ragavan comes in, right? So obviously no Dragon Rage Chandler. He would have played that first. Well, I mean, if this survives, I can just start devouring. You know, that's always good. A little bit of nomming. Don't think I'll be eating the Mistress Baubles. There's only 3 of them in there. You know. Okay. Does he have the Drown the Lock? If he had the Drown the Lock, you'd think he'd use it, right? Well, maybe he's waiting. Show me that Drown. There it is. There it be. Alright, now we have a staring contest between a monkey and an ooze. I'm not swinging. I'm telling you that right now. Just hoping this ooze can survive. Which it probably won't. I'm going to have to block this thing. I mean, it's just such a win-win situation for the opponents like this. But it's just what you got to do. I mean, I can't let this thing just swing, steal something that's really good, like a Bloodbraid Elf or something. And now he's just going to pick up Lurrus, play Lurrus next turn, play Ragavan. I mean, it's just a terrible, terrible cycle that I find myself in way too often. Now, can I do anything? The answer is hopefully yes. Hopefully yes, if I can top deck another different land. So, pray with me, folks. Or if I can find another red source. Or I need another red card. So I'm not going to do anything. We're just going to let things go. Fuck. Now you can dash the fucking Ragavan. This is horrible. Like, straight up, it's as bad as it gets. At least he can't Thought Seize here. Alright, let's see what he grabs. No, he can Thought Seize now. Okay, Utopia Sprawl. Alright, land. Land, land, land. Alright, I mean, again, I think we stomp the Ragavan here. Or we stomp the fucking Lurrus. We gotta drown for this. What's going on? He's Unholy Heaton. I guess that makes sense. So my Bone Crusher Giant just goes to the grave? I suppose. If that's what we want to do. So the last remaining card in hand is a Ragavan. At this point, I will fetch. Because it doesn't make any sense not to. And try to find a Bloodbraid Elf or something. Season Pyro. See what they steal? Probably all the cards I just talked about. Okay, it was a land. Okay. Alright. Let us get a stomping ground here. And see if I can't get any help. I suppose that's help. Get him off of blue, even though he's got all these treasure tokens. Gets him off of shocks at least. Again, I'm probably just going to die to a Ragavan. That's how I lost to Grixis Shadow earlier in the first match of the league. They just got to steal a Blood Braid here or something. And a Seasoned Pyromancer, absolutely. And there was just nothing I could do even there, you know. I mean, just nothing I could do. Now I do need another land. Fatal Push. I haven't seen a Shadow player play Fatal Push in a while. Probably found a Shadow here. Yeah, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Well, okay. Kill the Shadow. Alright. We're back in it. Until they find Colligan's command. Maybe he's still in it. Yeah, I think we're still in it. Alright, let's see if they got that drown the lock again. You think there's a drown that? Alright. Here we go. Come on, baby. Yes! Alright. That Blood Moon ended up being pretty massive, it looked like. Alright, Grixis Shadow again. Pillage needs to come out, and a couple of Blood Moons. Relic. Endurance. Obstinate Baloth is an interesting one. Like, I almost kind of want to play the Baloth, but I probably shouldn't. They have, like, what, one Colligan's command? Sometimes they bring in 2 more from the side. I doubt they'd bring in Turok Dread Cantor against me because it doesn't do anything. I think this is right. All right. Just got to win 1 more out of 2 and I get a 3-2. Is it possible? Not for sure known. That is a mighty fine hand until it gets thought seized. It's a damn good hand. But will it be good enough? Okay. Alright, gonna take a hit from Ragavan. Took a Relic of Progenitus. That's actually pretty good against me. I might just play Pyro here if they take Klothys. There's a good chance I might just play Pyro here. Take Klothys. I guess we don't play Pyro now. All right. Let's see what happens. Stompy stomp. Right on. Get that stomping ground tapped. And then we're going to try and endurance them during their turn. He's probably extremely suspicious because he knows about the Seasoned Pyro, but he also knows that I have 2 Bloodbraid Elves, so maybe he's thinking, well, he doesn't want to discard these Bloodbraids. But we'll see how this all goes down here. Hopefully it goes down good. That's the plan, though. Endurance was the MVP yesterday. Can it lead me to the promised land today? The 3-2 promised land, which I'll take a 3-2 all day, every day. I mean, I'd like better than that, but 3-2 is pretty nice. They cannot, what's the word I'm thinking of? Drown the endurance. This looks like just straight up fucking shadow here. Oh no, they got a basic swamp. They did bring it in. Wow. Wow. How interesting. Well, hopefully my my Fury stays around. That is weird they did not shock here. I don't agree with that. Yes, Fury stayed. He does not know about the Fury. I still think it's right. Let's just play Bloodbraid Elf, though. Come on, Bloodbraid. Bolt. Arbor Elf. Not all that exciting. Let's get him. Obviously, he must not have a shadow. Yeah, maybe he does. I don't know. Arbor Elf's not bad here as long as you don't have a Thoughtseize. A Thoughtseize is pretty brutal. Looks like a Thoughtseize. What is this 3 mana? Wow, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? The fuck is that? That's some insane bullshit. Yeah, I have to take it. Man, that is ridiculous. No Maelstrom Pulse, no nothing. I don't have enough to do everything here. All right, I mean, might just be dead. This is the problem when you're playing against this deck now, since they have that dress down, you just kind of have to, you know, well, do they have the dress down too? I'm not going to win this game by just blocking straight across like this, because I'm going to lose all my creatures. So I think the only chance I have is to swing with Fury. They have dress down, they have dress down. Because if I block here, they just dress down anyways. All my creatures die. They keep all their shadows. I don't even get to kill one. I can't even kill one anyways. I need to pay attention to that too. This thing can become a 9/9. Maybe he's got a bolt too. I don't know. There's just so many ways he can beat me here. I'm going to try and find my only way out. My only way out is to leave the Fury back. Yeah. Okay. All right. So apparently I did everything wrong there. There was no way for me to win. I guess the whole game I should have just not done anything when he had that many shadows in hand. You know. Since he did bring that in, I think I will bring the Baloths in. Man, this is tough. Take out a... Take out a Chandra. Take out a Relic. I'm bringing the Baloths in just because they showed the Turok Dread Cantor. Looks good. All right. See what we're up against. Okay, no turn one anything. That's strange. Shocks there. Trying to get his shadows massive, of course. Stomp there. Spell Pierce? Fuck. Good draw. All right. Gotta hope this works. Yep. Fetch for a basic mountain here. Bolt. All right. Bolt again. And then we'll try Season Pyro. Just straight up drown it. Man, this deck is tough to beat. It's probably got a Ragavan in hand. I mean, we're talking about serious problems coming here. Not a lot I can do. Not a lot I can do. It's a K command. Wow. Unreal. Unreal. Unfucking real. This is like the best deck, I think, almost. Like, I think this Grixis Shadow is just so powerful. Like, it's so powerful. I don't really know how you can defeat this on a consistent basis with any deck. Like, I just don't believe it's possible to defeat this deck with any regular deck. Like, any deck. I just don't think it's possible on a consistent basis. You might be able to beat it once in a while, but there's no way you're going to be able to beat it all the time. You know, it's just, it's way, way, way too strong. I mean, just look how many angles it has. Everybody else a nice draw. Come on, Bloodbraid. Find Clothis. Blood Moon. Okay, so we have him kind of stopped. If I can just keep finding blockers. This is 8. I go to 9. Swing back is only half. Yeah, I got a block here. So this would knock this thing up to an 8, 11. I'd go up to 14 here. I think I can take the risk and swing. I go up to 18. You go down to 5. This is an 8, 11. This is delicate. Now I don't think they swing with the shadow. Their Dragon Rage Chandler has to attack. I think they have to hold the shadow back unless they have Delirium, unless they have Unholy Heat. Okay, they do not have Unholy Heat. We can now confirm that. Unless they're really slowballing me. Really needed to see something different. If I knock them, they have to block. They'll probably block the Blood Braid. Yeah. That was not the time to draw land. So now I have to just keep sitting here, because if I swing with both, he'll block here, go to 1. This will become a 12, 12, 15. I'm dead. So we just got to try and find something. Just something. Anything will do. A Fury. Even a Colossus right now would still be enough. Now I'm kind of missing my Chandra. You know? I mean, this is a long ways from to try and beat me. If he had Unholy Heat, he would have already played it, right? I mean, if I swing with both, he blocks. We're in the same position. So I think we just kind of build a little army here. And see if I just can't overwhelm him with creatures in one swoop. But I don't know why he can't find any bolts or anything here. So we just sit. That's all I can do. Where are my bolts? Where are my Furies? Come on, deck. Come on. Okay. Gone. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, we'll swing with these. How I can go put that on. Yeah, I can still do that. Alright, here's the moment. Just got to block the Ragavan. Yes! All right. There we go. Getting the 3 and 2. Fuck, I needed that. Lord. That offset Bailoff was absolutely massive. That was a huge Bailoff there. Huge Bailoff. Got me a whole extra turn and everything. Woo! So we split the series there with Grixis Shadow today. I lost match 1 to him barely because the deck didn't function. And then I won the final match, match 5 against him because the deck didn't want to function, but all of a sudden it came alive. And what a great sequence of events there to shut the opponent down. I'm glad I made the big brain plays. I'm glad I didn't attack. You know, that was intense. Okay, let's open up this treasure chest. Let's see what I got here. I know people enjoy seeing this. Let's take a good gander here. And oh, I got a Sun Titan. Nice. Sun Titan. I'm all about that. It's the second worst one, right? Because the best one's obviously Primeval Titan. And then Training Grounds. Is that a new card? I don't remember this card. No, it's Rise Eldrazi. I'm getting confused because they have the new Mentor or whatever, and it's got like Training or something. Let's get back over. So yeah, that is a successful week right before Christmas. That is 7 and 3. That's a quality ass record. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, it's not 8 and 2, but I'll take 7 and 3 all day, every day. That is great. Nice wins there. Tough loss to Blue-Red Delver and to Grixis Shadow. They're always tough losses. And there's never an easy loss. I guess the easiest loss I can ever have is like against Charbelcher or something like that, where it's like, okay, it's over. You know, we didn't even really play a game. But, you know, quality wins there against Grixis Shadow. I know people will say, hey, you shouldn't beat Blue-White Control. The guy just conceded, but that's not my fault. I didn't like make him lose connection or nothing. He just gave up. He just left. He must have, you know, had an emergency. Hope he's all right. His turkey that he was basting caught on fire. And that's when you need to quit MTG. You're like, oh, whoa, I got to take care of this turkey, right? So anyways, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Like I said, I won't be back until Tuesday. I'll be hopefully here on Tuesday. You know, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Hope you all have a great Christmas Eve. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Hope you get some good Magic the Gathering stuff in your stocking or presents. I usually always get a few packs or boxes of Magic for for Christmas, and I'm looking forward to. If I don't, that's fine too. But I'm looking forward to getting some, hopefully. And I gotta go deal with one of my dogs like right now. So I'd like to stay, but I just hear they're having a problem out there. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's do some quick shout-outs here. Shout-outs to El Rodeo-san, Manure Butt, Lion Rose, the MTG bot, and the Night bot for keeping me company. Thank you guys very much. Thank you to whoever watched on Twitch. If you watched on Twitch, please consider following. Thank you to whoever watched on YouTube. If you watched on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. You can always follow me on Twitter as well. Birds. And guys, again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will be back on Tuesday at about 4 p.m. Pacific time. I may come on earlier. I don't know. So, you know, I can do whatever I want that day, hopefully. And, you know, really appreciate it. Again, guys, have a very Merry Christmas. Have a very safe and happy weekend. Whatever you're doing, if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's cool too. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time, all right? So everybody, stay safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, spend some time with your sweetheart. If you don't got one, spend some time with, you know, someone you know, pretend is your sweetheart. Like Margaret Robbie, or Robbie, the girl that plays Harley Quinn. Stare at pictures of her, I guess. The only movie I know she's in are those Suicide Squad movies, and then the Tarzan movie. She played Jane in Tarzan. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, all right? Everyone stay safe out there. Okay, everybody. Peace!